hang on.
Oopsies.
We're good.
Hey, everybody. You guys want to say hi?
Hi.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers on the highway.
On the road. So, we've never done a live in the car. I just saw some of you guys say hi. Steve and Alvin. That took a minute. It did. So, you must have been over at Chad's live. So, as soon as the Ranger was trying to fish this tripod out of the back for me, and then Ransom and I needed a pit stop. So, new sub. Hey, Peggy. Thanks so much. Jamie. Happy Texas Homestead. Howdy, howdy. Deborah, Doug, Sissy, I think that's it. Now they're going too fast. So, Ransom, you got anything to say?
Ransom says hi.
Mazzy is playing with a Barbie doll and watching a movie. Ranger, I think, watching a movie. Ransom's got some toys. And right here's our chauffeur.
So when Cassie asked to stop to go to the bathroom, she also asked me to get her another drink out of the ice chest. Imagine that.
So that means in another 45 minutes we'll need a restroom again. Good morning, Sharon.
Mama,
Yes.
the thing I like about being back here that I can easily get back to the cooler.
Yeah, so we got our cooler back there that we showed on our Walker Farm Fam channel. It's Bouge RV. I think we were calling it Bogue
RV, but it's Bouge RV.
Yeah, so we said it how Oklahomans would say it. Hey, Ray with the Brums, how are you? So we said it how Oklahomans would say it, but it is a portable fridge, and it's plugged in back there to the cigarette lighter, staying cold. So we got plenty of cold drinks. So where are we headed? People want to know.
We are doing 50 states in 5 years, and our kids are on fall break. Cassie's on fall break. So we are knocking out 3 states on this one trip. But today, we're headed to Santa Rosa, New Mexico.
Yes, so we'll be making a stop in Amarillo, and then headed to New Mexico. And then tomorrow we're headed into Arizona.
Yep. 2 days in Arizona.
And then when we come back, we'll be staying in Amarillo and then coming home.
Yeah.
So,
But don't give it all away. We might go live again. You never know.
My bad. Scratch all that. So anyway, well, that's ever changing, because if we start driving and the kids need a break, or we see something fun that we want to stop at, then we'll do that. But we have a destination and we got to be there at a certain time, because we're meeting some awesome friends.
Not to give it away, but check out my hat.
And we got the new YouTube sticker back there. Oh, it's not backwards because this is flipped, I think.
Yep.
So we got our sticker on our car. People kept saying, I thought that was you, but I couldn't tell because you didn't have your sticker. So we got the sticker back on the new van. What did that say? What did you get for your birthday? Well, first of all, I got this phone that last time we went live on my phone, it was like
An iPhone 13 Pro with like extra memory.
yeah, so I was having to delete a lot of stuff, and then every about 6 months, I feel like I'm yelling.
Then don't
Let
talk
me
so
tone
loud.
it down. About every 6 months, I was having to go to the Apple store and get my phone cleaned because the speakers would mess up. Well, our local Apple store has closed, right? They didn't open back up,
They
did
were closed. They might have opened back up by now.
Anyway, I haven't been able to go get it, so I was trying to clean it myself. I couldn't get it to fix, so I just called the kids, and Gary got me several bags of jerky because I love jerky. They got me some coffee drinks that I like. I think I just threw it in the trash because I finished it. They got me cream soda. They got me Dr. Pepper, V8 juice. What else did you guys get me? Sardines and mustard, because I remember those are my childhood favorites. I don't eat them very often because everyone says they smell so bad. What else did you guys get me? Some what's that tea that I like? It has probiotics in it. It's lemon.
Oh yeah, just hot tea.
Some hot tea.
Just some of her favorite stuff.
Yeah. So the phone was the big thing, and Gary usually gets me several gifts, but I told him, don't get me a gift because the phone was plenty. So, sorry, we're on the phone and I don't have usually I have the iPad to read comments as well, and I don't. Gary said, then don't talk so loud. Yeah, that seems easy. Donna Elkins, are you the one that sent us an amazing gift? I got it last week and we haven't had time to open it on a video yet. I'm pretty sure the card said Donna Elkins in it. Was that you? Be careful, enjoy your trip. Yes, thank you so much, Donna. She's the one that got us, well, I'm sure it's for all of us, but mainly for Gary and Ranger. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
So we will be showing that on a video soon.
And hopefully we'll be using it soon.
Yeah, I guess we can just say it. The boys, Gary and Ranger and Ransom eventually, I enjoy it too, but I don't get to go all the time. The kids are being very quiet. They're all doing something. But they enjoy going frisbee golf, disc golf. What's the official term?
Disc golf?
Can you open that? And we've shown it on a couple of videos. Well, Donna was nice enough to send a new set of dry disc thing. I don't know the technical
It's like a
terms.
starter set of discs, so it has like a putter, a mid-range, and a driver, which are the three main discs, I think, to get started whenever you go to play disc golf.
Yeah. So previously, Gary went to like a resale sporting shop called Play It Again Sports in Tulsa. They have some awesome, like, people bring in gently used stuff, and it's always good stuff and reasonable prices. Sorry, it's kind of shaky. But that's where he went and got their stuff when they first started. So this is their first, like, brand new set. So that's really cool. Thank you so much. I was gonna maybe bring them on our trip, but I didn't know if we would see any places, and we got a whole bunch of stuff back there. Everybody says you guys are being so good. Mazzy, you want to wave?
You want to wave, Mazzy?
Ransom? Ranger? Might not can hear me. Ranger! You want to wave at everybody? What movie you watching? Mulan? Ransom, what are you watching? Lion King. Mazzy, what are you watching? Mazzy, what are you watching?
What movie are you watching, Sissy? She's being shy.
I think she's watching a fairy godmother movie or something. So, we have a nice gift golf. That's cool. We need to do like a disc golf tour. Someone said they have a really nice disc golf. Man, why can't I say that? Course where they live.
We need, yeah, the one that we go to the most is at Natural Falls or Dripping Springs State Park.
Shelly said she bought
it's
her
really
kids hockey equipment at Play It Again Sports. It's a nice place. That's where my dad found Ransom's mutton busting helmet. It's actually, Shelly, a hockey helmet. That brand makes hockey helmets and like bull riding helmets, and in our part it's hard to find those bull riding helmets, so Dad went there and it's pretty much the same design, and he's only 5, so it works. So the kids have their iPads, and if you have Disney Plus, you can download movies on it for when you don't have Wi-Fi. So morning, Andrea. Thanks, John. Are we almost there? Ransom has asked about every 10 minutes. How long have we been in the car? 5 minutes since the last time you asked. But the kids have the Disney, we have a Disney Plus account, and so we've put it on the kids' iPads, and obviously we don't have Wi-Fi as we're driving. So you can go on there, and when you're on Wi-Fi, you can download a video.
Miles. Continue on to Kilpatrick Turnpike West.
Lola's telling us where to go.
Kilpatrick Turnpike West. 10 miles.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? And I keep getting confused. But anyway, if you guys didn't know, if you have Disney Plus and you have it on a tablet, you don't have Wi-Fi, fine. So last night, I made sure everybody had videos that they wanted. They get to pick. They all Ransom still likes little kid shows. Mazzy's getting into the next little, likes different things, and then Ranger likes big kid shows, which they're all kid shows, but you know what I mean. Animated versus real people versus whatever. So
what about, are there any must stops between here, Oklahoma City, and Amarillo? So we need any of you frequent travelers out there, let us know if there's just something we have to stop at to see, a roadside attraction or like a national like monument or something.
Like those things that we might have to drive 4 or 5 miles off the road, or those things that you see the sign, you're like, I don't know if that would be any good, and then it turns out.
Proceed to the route.
Gary got a little body armors at Sam's Club. They're pretty good stuff. Thank you, Lori. So anybody have any must-sees between Oklahoma City and where did you say?
Amarillo.
Amarillo.
Probably not.
Maybe all y'all are
Like,
from the east.
So that's a pretty barren stretch of land.
Yeah.
Like it's the Cherokees when they were moved to
Bye, Donna.
Oklahoma from out east in Georgia and that area, they were actually given land or traded land for in that area.
Yeah, Buc-ee's. I know, but Gary says there's not a Buc-ee's this way. Is he lying to me because he doesn't want me to stop there?
I guarantee you there's not a Buc-ee's in Oklahoma.
Well, I know that.
When you get to Amarillo,
When we traveled, my husband had a specific route and time, point A to point B. No, well, him too.
I
Most
just
of the
said
time.
we'll stop if there's something
I
to
know,
look at.
most of the time. But that's why back there we have our ice chests. We have a snack bag because we don't stop at gas stations and things unless it was Buc-ee's. Then we would stop. Buc-ee's west or Texas? No, Buc-ee's west of Texas. Maybe that's what that says.
Yeah, I don't think there's any Buc-ee's that far. I think all
So
the populated areas of Texas down
all
south.
all the comments, there's no comments, and then all of a sudden they come in all at once. So let me go back. Take lots of pics and videos. 2 states I never saw was New Mexico and California. Oh, cool. Not much to see in that stretch. Happy Texas, that's what I hear, but I hear there are some people we can see. I'm Central Texas, so can't help. Yeah, Bob, I'm confused about the Central Texas, North Texas, Panhandle, Texas. Anyway, we won't go there, will we, Gary?
You can if you want. You got all the time today. Usually we're rushed
Like,
for time.
for me, North
and you
Texas...
start talking about North Texas versus
North Texas should
the
be like
Panhandle.
at the top, and then Central should be in the. Anyway, you guys got it figured out apparently, but I don't. Dayton, Tennessee, Scoops Monkey Trail. There you go. Oh, and Stacy asked where we were going earlier. So we're headed towards Arizona from Oklahoma. When you get to Arizona on other side of Phoenix, drop us a line. We're only getting into Joseph City.
yeah,
Right?
Joseph City's as far as we're going in Arizona.
And you guys know who lives in Joseph City? If you go past Clean Texas, you can stop in and say hey to my son. Oh, cool. Just find a Buc-ee's. They have them everywhere. That's what I say. And if it's 30 miles, we'll drive 30 miles.
Out of the way.
Cheryl says she can't be any help because she's never been to that area. When you come to New England area, it will be different.
Ooh. Clam chowder, New England clam chowder. That's all I can think of. Some fresh seafood.
There is a place by the 40 that has crosses on a hill. Okay. Oh, I've seen that. I think I've seen that. Route 66 bound. Facts Matter said that.
Route 66.
Right. Are we Route 66 bound?
Farm on Route 66. Yes.
We are. So I thought he was meaning like, are we driving down Route 66 and seeing some things, which we are, and we're also, show him your hat, Gary. We are Farm Route 66 bound. That is our destination. So.
We are excited to see them. We're excited to see football.
Good morning, Carolyn. How
on
are you today?
Friday night.
North of Austin. Okay. There's some pretty cool people in the Amarillo area. That's what I hear, Happy Texas Homestead. We'll just have to see.
When I
If you guys aren't picking up on that, we are going to be seeing Happy Texas Homestead for lunch. They're in the Amarillo area. We watch the billboards when we travel, and if we see something, yeah, so we'll be watching signs. And the good thing about technology these days is you can Google it real quick and see if you want to stop or not. Cadillac Ranch in Amarillo. That's where you can spray paint, right?
Yeah. We might go there this time, but we might hit it on the way back.
Yeah, we'll just see what kind of time we have.
Since we're already stopping at a restaurant and stretching our legs on the way there, we'll probably go do our spray painting on the way back, because it's also might be raining, because it's pretty rainy right now.
Yeah, and on the way back, we have a little more time because we're coming home, but we don't have to like be home by a certain time, right?
Right.
In 2
For the-
miles, continue on to Kilpatrick Turnpike West.
Well, thank you, Lola. You guys want to see the view? I always like this right here. So, we've been on the turnpike for a while, and when you come out of it, I don't know if it's going to pick it up good, but it kind of splits off, and I don't know, I think it's pretty. This is some Oklahoma country for you. They just did a lot of work to the turnpike, so Gary was just saying how much better the drive was.
Well, and the speed limit, they raised it to 80.
Sorry, I have this tripod where I want it, then if I move it, I gotta go. What I was gonna ask about the Cadillac Ranch, do we need to bring our own spray paint, or will there be random bottles of spray paint laying around?
I think you bring at least one to be safe.
So we'll need to go buy some spray paint. Don't you have to aren't you like carded to buy spray paint these days? I'm from California, only been as far as Arizona and Nevada. Cool. There's a great big feedlot in the New Mexico just off 49. You'll know it's there by the smell of money. There's no warning signs. So I used to play volleyball, junior college volleyball and basketball, and we traveled a lot out that way to play and then come back. And I think I remember what you're talking about, because you never forget that smell.
Use the right
Horseback riding. Well, the good thing is we're headed to the farm on Route 66, and they got lots of horses.
In 17 miles, keep left onto
Okay,
Kilpatrick.
we should be good now. 17
Lola,
miles.
you sure are interrupting a lot. So someone said Kentucky has a replica of the Noah's Ark. If you're ever in Kentucky, we will be hitting Kentucky because we're hitting all 50 states in 5 years, and we will for sure be seeing the Noah's Ark. I've heard it's awesome.
So this 50 states in 5 years is a marathon. Like, it's not a sprint.
Gary, Steve would like to know if you're driving with your knees.
No. But our car does drive itself.
Gary is not currently driving with his knees, but he does sometime to freak the kids out. But
our
Tell
car
him.
has this like lane keep assist thing to where the wheel goes out of the lane. It's watching the road the entire time, but it keeps you centered in the road.
yeah.
I don't like, you're supposed to keep your hand on the wheel, so I always keep one hand on the wheel, one hand, but it drives itself kind of.
Okay, hang on. I was trying to go through your guys' comments, but apparently they are way up there. She's been to a Buc-ee's in Georgia. Okay, I'm going to have to skip through comments and get caught up. Good morning from Lone Grove, Oklahoma. Awesome. No rain in Amarillo. It's crystal clear. Well, it is very cloudy here. Gary, you are speeding.
Says who?
Hey, Catherine, just dropping in to say hi. Thank you so much. Are you bringing home a horse? Ransom and Mazzy tried getting us to pull the horse trailer behind the van.
If they can fit one in the minivan, I'm guessing we're bringing a horse home.
Proceed
We
to
call our Garmin Lola too. That's awesome. Good morning from Missouri. Why is she rerouting? She don't know we're on the turnpike.
She thinks we're off the road.
That made me car sick. Sorry. Bring paint. All right, we need to bring our own paint. Mrs. Hidden Hide, say hey. Wanted to say hi. Say have so much fun on your trip and to be safe. Thank you so much. 3 different clam chowders. There's a Rhode Island, a Boston, and a Maine clam chowder.
Ooh. Which
Bring your own paint.
are armed and dangerous housekeeper. So we've got
Flintstones Bedrock City is closed. Sorry guys, the kids might like it.
we've got somebody that stays at our house when we're gone with
Yukon, Oklahoma. Awesome,
firearms
Laura.
and feed buckets.
We also talked to our Lola. Video is spinning. Can you guys hear me now? What is your plans when you come to Mississippi? I'm in
Ooh.
East Mississippi.
We're gonna visit our friends, the Macs. So they're in southern Mississippi, and I don't know outside of that. I don't know.
So if and when y'all come to Illinois, please stop in
Is there noise in Illinois?
Peoria because y'all. See, the problem is we're going to all 50 states, but they're so big it's hard to go to all the places. But don't eat the New Mexico clam chowder.
It probably has peppers in it.
They don't get carded in Nebraska for spray paint, but we do in Oklahoma, and someone else said they do.
Yeah, because people like to huff it.
Yeah. I
Like-
think you even you get carded for buying glue now, I think.
But we have a lot of medical marijuana now in Oklahoma, so they might not huff it as much as they used to.
So a lot of people say when we go places, they're like, why are you telling people you're gone? That's so unsafe. Well, one, I don't have time to video and then put it on Instagram, Facebook, and all that later. I would forget, like if we went on a vacation and then the next week I started putting it on Facebook and all that. So we try to document in real time because that's easier for me. But also, my philosophy is if someone wants to mess with something, they'll do it whether we're at work, whether we're in Arizona, or whether we're at home. But also, we have cameras, and if someone wanted to mess with something, then they just aren't very smart. We also have a farm setter who is not afraid to take care of business.
But also,
We just don't care.
you want to see what's going on at our front door right now? Oh, look, there it is. So if anybody wants to come, the cops are about a mile from our house.
Gary's watching you. You have to do the Omaha Zoo when you come to Nebraska. I've heard that's cool. My college volleyball coach was from Nebraska, and she talked a lot about the Omaha Zoo. You could come to the Northeast, specifically Central New Hampshire. Would love to meet y'all. We will be in that area in the next 5 years.
We're thinking fall for like that Northeast tour, like at least one of them, to go up to like see the fall foliage in Vermont, and like that type of.
You can knock out that corner in no time, right?
So that's what we think. The traffic might
It
be
looks
ridiculous.
little on the map. Someone said you need to go to Casey, Illinois. They have large statues of a lot of stuff. A wind home, a fork, a mailbox, a rocking chair. Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, they even put jalapenos on pizza.
Yeah, I was saying, I went to Albuquerque and they put peppers on everything when I was there. All the breakfast items, your eggs have peppers in it. Your lunch, like side dishes have peppers, green beans with peppers.
Gina, what town is that in? She said she was wrong. Bedrock City opens at 8. It's up to you guys if you do take some pics. It's really just about the pics. So is Bedrock like a Flintstone reenactment type place, or what is it? Have you heard of that, Gary?
Oklahoma?
No.
What are you talking about? What state?
Bedrock City. I don't know. I think it's in New Mexico or somewhere.
Oh.
Gina will tell me. Early American History Tour in Philadelphia. Hey, Greg. You got your picture now. I know what you look like.
I'm really looking forward to the Northeast because of the history. Because like you get out here in Oklahoma and there isn't anything older than like 150 years. Like that's the oldest stuff.
Laura, good morning from West Plains, Missouri. I played college volleyball nationals in West Plains, Missouri. So we traveled out there for junior college volleyball national championship. We ended up 7th, I believe. So small world, because West Plains that I remember was not very big. Jalapenos are a staple food. Go to the Ben & Jerry's factory in Waterbury, Vermont, and then take the drive-through Smuggler's Notch, but not in the wintertime.
Smuggler's Notch.
If you come to Nebraska during the warm season, I can talk my husband into taking you on some of those boats with the big fans. Oh, cool.
Somebody told us they had a boat with a big fan. It might have been them when we saw the ones at GRDA's.
Hey, George, sleep tight. It is 9:43 in the morning here, either different time zone or crazy work hours, one or the other.
Shift worker, maybe. Or out of country.
Let's see. I wish those comments would disappear. Your 6th year, you need to come to the Great White North. Make sure it's springtime, and the kids can do syrup with us.
How's
Canada's maybe on the 10-year plan.
how's the video quality and sound with the new iPhone?
Yeah. You hear us great, see us great, because this is the new iPhone, and hopefully the video quality and sound is good.
And we're in a car driving down the road, so I was just curious.
So Sherry's daughter was just there, and there is some paint, but you can also bring your own.
Yeah, I want to bring we need to bring red so we can make a YouTube logo and write Walker Farm Fam.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Sorry. Indy 500 in Indianapolis. That's all I got in Indiana. Plymouth Plantation, Henry Ford Museum.
Oh yeah, the Henry Ford
Metro
Museum would be
Detroit,
awesome.
Michigan, Hershey, Pennsylvania. Go to the Hershey factory. Yum, Mazzy would love that. 11 p.m. in Western Australia. Okay, George, I didn't realize that. Awesome. Have a good night.
Hey, after we finish the 50 states, George, we'll be doing the countries next.
This is the tail end of the leaf peeping season. Sound is very good.
Awesome.
West Plains has grown up a lot. Oh, okay. It would have been like 2004 or 5 when I was there, Laura.
That's Cassie's age. She's telling her age.
Just turned 37. Where west are you headed? Oh, where are we headed, Gary?
Today or the trip?
Daggum, why do I keep
We're headed to
doing that?
Joseph City, Arizona to visit the farm on Route 66. But right now, today, our destination is Santa Rosa, New Mexico.
Bonnie, I will definitely be having crab legs and lobster when we go to Maine.
Mama, guess what?
Yes, baby.
I finished the whole movie.
You finished all of Lion King? Was it super duper awesome? If you're in Central Illinois in the spring, you can come watch my son's college baseball games. Awesome. Not much else in Jacksonville. Guess we are the place of the first Ferris wheel. Cool. Santa Claus, Indiana. So there's a Santa Claus in Indiana.
So I am excited. I got a map at an RV store yesterday that has all 50 states on it. And you get to peel the stickers off, put it on your state, and you put the month and the year that you visited on the state as well. So when we get back from this trip, we're going to bust that calendar out and let the kids fill in the stickers that we've been to so far. And we're going to hang it up in our big window in our dining room so they can keep up with it.
Kim said, I know you're not horse people, but the American Quarter Horse Hall of Fame and Museum is right off I-40 Amarillo. I've seen that. We
actually are horse people that just got out of horses like 2 years ago.
right before we started YouTube, we got out of horses. So
We had like 4 or 5, and we have a horse trailer right now I need to sell to get a cattle trailer.
I'm from Kansas. We're just a drive-through state.
Yeah, hey, so is Oklahoma to most people.
Yes, West Plains was beautiful, Doreen. I just don't remember much being there, which also, we were playing volleyball in the national championship, so we didn't really get to like go out and explore. Plus, I was 19 years old. I wasn't like looking around, taking it all in probably. So we did do Playdate rodeos, and we used to trail ride every Sunday during the spring and fall when the weather was nice. My parents had like 10, 12 horses. Our good friends, they all had horses, and their kids had horses.
We had horses.
So we did the Playdate rodeos that were from like March to like June, wasn't it? Or July?
Yeah.
And then, sorry, my eye's all itchy. And then we trail rode. And then Ranger turned, or got old enough to be in sports. We tried doing both for a year or two. And Playdate rodeos and baseball were at the same time. So we kind of had to make a choice. In the meantime, we moved farms. And when we moved farms, we moved our cows, and the fencing was about good enough for that. But we lived in a rent house while we built our house, and so we just really cut back on farm animals.
We had too much going on. We were building a home. We were starting a new homestead.
Playing sports. I went back to work as a teacher. I had been staying at home. So anyway, we got rid of our horses. My parents still have a couple, and the kids want to go riding from time to time, but I'm like, we play soccer, we play basketball, we do all things, so it just makes it really hard to do horses and
Everything
the other
else.
things with the kids being so small. Yes, the little state thing that Gary got sounds really cool.
It is. It's like a motivation to see where we're at and what we got left.
Are we going to see the Grand Canyon?
No, not on this trip. We won't make it that far. We'll only actually be about 3 or 4 hours away, one direction. But
Oh, the arch is closed in St. Louis? I didn't realize that.
one day I think we're going to fly to probably Las Vegas
Bye, Scott. Thanks for being here.
and go out and see the Grand Canyon and the Hoover Dam, and then go over to Northern California because we only want a little bit of California. We don't want a lot of it,
Yeah.
and do some of that area.
Jerry, thank you so much for your service. My dad's kind of the same way. Was in the Army and a Vietnam veteran, and he said he would never fly again, and he didn't have any ambition to go see the world after that. But my dad's scared of heights, so being in helicopters and stuff, that he was done. But we did get him on a plane, 3 or 4 years ago,
Uh-huh.
and he did the honor flights, and they went